ACT Math, test number 5, part 3 of the answer key. So ratings for a particular 2-hour television program reveal that there's a lot right at the beginning. They stay more or less tuned in for a half hour, then it drops. And then the last half hour it picks back up. So if you look, that's this. Slows a little, drops, then picks back up. We can go through each one. This one goes up steadily, so no. C goes up steadily. D drops but never comes back up. E goes up, so it needs to drop. Sides of a right triangle, 20, 21, and 29. That's a right triangle. What is the sign of the angle adjacent to the 20s? That's here. We'll call it A. Sine of A equals opposite 21 over 29. G. In the figure below, a square is circumscribed about a circle with a diameter of 20. Points Q, R, S, and T are the midpoints of the square sides. What is the total area of the shaded regions? So, notice that this piece fits nicely into this piece. So really, we just take a quadrant of the square, which is 400, 1/4 is 100. Done. You can make that one really complicated if you wanted. It's not that hard. Point R is in the standard coordinate plane. 1, 5. What's supposed to be the coordinates of point S that the line x equals 3 is the perpendicular bisector? 1, 2, 3. X equals -3. So we're 4 here. We go 4 over. Go 4 more. And we end up at the same height, 5. 4 further over is -7. Done. Which of the following is a factored form? I'm going to actually factor this. Last time I did it, I just went to the answers and FOILed it out, which is really a better way to do it. But I'm going to factor this one because some people like that. 3x squared minus 10x minus 3x. Nope. I'll show it all. 3 times -10 is -30. -15 plus 2 is -13 and multiplies up there. So 3x squared minus 15x plus 2x minus 10. 3x x minus 5. 2 x minus 5. 3x plus 2. X minus 5. I really don't recommend doing it that way. I would just FOIL out the answers and see what I get. This freaks people out. There's nothing to freak out. Let some bizarre operation called x squared y equal this. What's 5 squared -3? We'll just plug them in. 5 goes for the x. -3 goes for the y. Cancel out. 5 plus 6 squared is 121. Nothing to be afraid of. What's the distance between units between these points? Well, -1 to -6 is 5. 3 to -9 is 12. Use Pythagorean Theorem, square them, square root 13. If you'd rather, you could do x1, y1, x2, y2, and go the distance is -1 minus -6 squared plus 3 minus -9 squared, and you will get the same answer. What is the perimeter of parallelogram ABCD that has vertices, yada, yada, yada? So, -3, -2, -1, 5, 4, 6, and 2, -1. All I really need to do is figure out 2 of these sides. So I just did this. This is a distance formula again, but I'm just going to label them A, B, C, D. So from A to B is 2 over from 5 to negative 2 plus 7 squared. 4 plus 49 is 53. So this side is root 53. So is this side. And from A to D is 5 squared plus 1 squared, which is radical 26. And same thing over here. So 2 radical 26s and 2 radical 53s. Graph of the line with equation does not have points in what quadrant? I got to graph it. First I got to put it in slope-intercept form. Negative 3y equals positive 2x minus 15 over negative 3 over negative 3 over negative 3. Y equals negative 2/3 x plus 5. Up 5, down 2 to the right 3. It's going to look something like that. It'll never hit quadrant 3. Lines A and B intersect at 0.25. Lines A and C intersect at 0.14. So we got line A hitting at 2.5 and at 1.4. Better be a positive slope. So I don't care about lines A, C, B, C. All I need is line A. So we've got 2.5, 1.4. It's a positive slope and it goes up 1. So y equals x. And we need the y-intercept plus b. Put in 1. Put in 4. B equals 3. Notice how bad my graph is. 3 to the 0 plus 3 squared. 3 to 0 is 1. 3 squared is 9. 1/9. 10 and 1/9. Circumference of a circle is 10 pi inches. 2 pi r equals 10 pi. R equals 5. What is the area? Pi r squared is 25 pi. In the xy coordinate plane was the radius of a circle with diameter having endpoints negative 2.8 and 1.4. So I need the distance formula here. And I got to take half of that. So it's 1/2. Square root of negative 2 to 1 is 3 squared. 8 to 4 is 4 squared. Boom, boom, boom. 1/2 of 5. 2.5. Nice question. A little tricky there. Graph the function shown below, which is the following, if any, is a list of vertical asymptotes. To find vertical asymptotes, factor that side, which is x squared plus 3x minus 10, x plus 5, x minus 2. Solve it. I get x equals negative 5 and 2, which is what it looks like on the graph. So negative 5 and 2. Roots of a polynomial, which of the following could be the polynomial? Well, let's solve this. It's x plus 3/5 equals 0. Multiply everything by 5. I get 5x plus 3 equals 0. So that's one root. 5x plus 3. And that's all I really need. I think that gets me there. Let's try the other side. X minus 1/3. 3x minus 1 equals 0. Done. What's the real value of a in the equation? Log base 2 of 2 plus log base 2 of 32 equals log base 4 of a. Well, let's do the left side first. Log base 2 of 2 times 32 equals x. 2 to the x equals 64. x equals 6. Because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 6 times is 64. Now do the right. Log base 4 of a equals 6. 4 to the 6 equals a. A equals 4,096. I don't like that problem. That's just me. If h of x equals f of x plus g of x, 3x squared minus 5x minus 11 plus negative 3x squared plus 23x minus 16. Cancel. 18x minus 27. Divisible by 9. Just looking at it, they're divisible by 9. Which is the maximum value of 2a for a and b satisfying the system below? A is greater than 0, we'll make this a. B is greater than 0, we'll make this b. So we're in the first quadrant. Y, b equals negative a is less than or equal to 8. Whoops. B is less than or equal to plus 8. So I put the y up there, so I'm going to call it b. So 8, that's going to be 0, comma 8. Down at a steady slope, so that's going to be 8, comma 0. What is the maximum value of 2a? 16. That's a good problem. That's it. Good luck.